This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. The NSAA Boys State Basketball Championships on News Channel Nebraska are presented by Currency, Allo, Liberty First Credit Union, Woodhouse Auto, and by Midwest Bank.
Day one was a tough act to follow, but day two will feature enough star power to be just as great, if not better, than the action we saw yesterday here on News Channel Nebraska. Hello, everyone, alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay, live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln as we get set for the beginning of the Class C1 quarterfinals here on News Channel Nebraska. Our first matchup features the top-seeded Omaha Concordia Mustangs taking on the 8th-seeded Clippers of Malcolm. Lou, a lot of familiar faces in the C1 bracket this year. There's been a lot of buzz down here in Lincoln about just how entertaining these four games could be today.
Yeah, I think they're going to be great games. I think this one's really interesting in the fact that you've got a team like Omaha Concordia who has to fight against the pressure. This is their fourth year in a row down here. They have not made the championship game yet. This feels like this is kind of their moment. They have to fight against that pressure of that expectation. You got Malcolm, who haven't been here in 21 years. They got to fight against the pressure of just being here and playing under the bright lights of the state tournament.
Omaha Concordia, as Lou mentioned, here for the fourth year in a row, and it is no coincidence that over these last 4 years, they have had the services of one of the best post players in the state of Nebraska, inside, outside. Quentin McCafferty can do a little bit of everything.
Well, first of all, he's a defensive stopper. At 6'10", it's tough to drive against him. He's going to block shots. He's going to change shots. I think today, one of the most important things is going to be how well he passes on the offensive end out of a double and triple teams, and can those players make shots off those passes? That's going to be important here today.
In a field full of familiar faces, here are the Malcolm Clippers, seeded 13th of the 16 district finalist teams. They upset Sydney, and here they are. A big part of them, Lou, their guard play, and in particular the play of Maddox Meyer. It's going to be tough with a 6'10" guy down low, but he's going to have a big game if the Clippers are going to win here today.
Yeah, I think guard play is really important in this game. I think Malcolm's going to want to push the tempo a little bit. I think they're going to want to spread Concordia out and make some perimeter shots, and I think Meyer's a senior on this team. It's kind of a young team. He's a leader on this team. They're going to face adversity today. He's got to be able to be that leader on the floor and keep this team together when things get rough.
Well, that's an early start to the day. Now, these teams have been doing things to get ready for that. With more, here's the third member of our broadcast crew, always ready to go at 9 in the morning. It's Michael Shively.
The Omaha Concordia boys basketball team is ready for this moment. Well, specifically, this moment at 9 o'clock in the morning. They've built their entire daily routines around it, meeting every day at a parent's house for breakfast and Bible study at 7 o'clock in the morning. They've gone as far as to plan and train their sleeping habits to be ready for possible morning games. Now there's just a 50% chance that in Class C1 they would even draw a morning quarterfinal game. But as luck would have it for Concordia, they're the #1 seed, and they do get that 9 o'clock tip-off. If they win today, they would play again tomorrow at 9 o'clock. It's also a morning game if they were to make it to Saturday. Well, I do have good news as well. Eric McKay, Lou Siefker have been training all year long for this moment as well. They'll take over with starting lineups in the school spotlight next on NCN.
The pregame show is sponsored by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we, Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Let's take a look at our school spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Malcolm High School, this is their fourth appearance at state, first since 2004. They've only won one game at state all time. As for Concordia, the Mustangs, under head coach Ken Koulis, this is their fourth ever appearance at state and their fourth appearance in a row. They have never made it to the state championship. They have been eliminated from the tournament by Auburn in each of the last 3 seasons. If that were to happen again this year, it would have to come in the championship game. That's your school spotlight. Starters coming up. This is NCN.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Hi, this is Misty. Here at Family Physical Therapy, we strive to go beyond your symptoms, ensuring you have access to quality, individualized care. We offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Family Physical Therapy has an excellent staff that cares about our patients' success. Whether you're suffering from a sports injury, a stroke, or working to improve balance and coordination, Family Physical Therapy is here to help. When you're here, you're family. Visit us at one of our many Nebraska locations today.
I love our Nebraska public schools. As a mom of high school students, I see the value public schools bring to our communities every day. It's where families come together to cheer for our teams, engage with our teachers, and build long-lasting, trusted relationships in our communities. It's where our kids get the skills and opportunities they need to succeed. I don't know if it's that way in other states, but here in Nebraska, public schools are the heart of our communities.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Life is a wild ride. It's important to have a trusted partner along the way. Liberty First Credit Union exists to provide its members with affordable financial services. Whether it is a large purchase, a new car or home remodel, overcoming obstacles, or chasing your dreams, financing life is what we do best. Give us a call or visit libertyfirstcu.com.
In every community, there are unsung heroes. They're the ones who make a real difference every single day. News Channel Nebraska and Medica want to thank our community heroes, and now it's your chance to shine a spotlight on them. Nominate your local hero and let their story inspire us all. Winners get to donate $1,000 to a nonprofit of their choice, with over $5,000 donated to date. Together, we can celebrate those who make our communities brighter.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
Let's Let's take a look at our Unity Eye Center starting lineups. Your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul. The Malcolm starting five. We talked about Maddox Meyer. A lot of balance in this offense. Carson Frank, just shy of 13 points per game. And Owen Little, keep an eye on him. He's a senior. The coach Chris Lewandowski telling us he has been hitting big shots for them down the stretch. Meanwhile, Concordia, this is not just a one-man show. Quentin McCafferty, 13.8 points, just shy of 10 boards and 3 blocks a game. But Andrew Koulis, one of the best point guards in the state, 4.5 assists per game. And Jack Thrasher, a very good wing of the 6'4 junior, 11.8 points, 5.4 rebounds per game. Both of these teams helmed by coaches in their 11th year. Ken Koulis, 159 wins, 110 losses. He had stops at Hastings and Papillion La Vista prior to coming to Concordia. Malcolm, coached by Chris Lewandowski, his 11th year, 113 wins and 146 losses. He was also the coach at Exeter Milligan for a decade. Winner of this one will get either Ogallala or Wahoo. That quarterfinal immediately following this one. Lou, we really have been hearing from a lot of folks down here that this Class C1 bracket has got a lot of folks' attention. This is a captivating bracket full of a lot of teams that have legitimate claims to being the team to cut down the nest.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody that you would say is the favorite. I mean, certainly Omaha Concordia is the #1 seed, but I think it's a lot like C2 that we saw yesterday. You're going to see a lot of lower seeds winning. Malcolm can take some solace being the 8th seed, knowing that the last 2 years, the #1 seed, both times Wahoo, who plays next, lost. The #1 seeded team lost the opening round here at state.
Last year it was to Auburn, 2 years ago to Fort Calhoun. This year the Malcolm Clippers will try to start Friday with some chaos. They control the ball to start. Right side for Malcolm, this is Maddox Meyer. Giving off to Owen Little, back to Meyer. Concordia will play man-to-man defense for most of the game. They are very good defensively. And you see it there with great on-ball defense applied by Jack Thrasher.
And it helps to have the big guy down there, McCafferty, when you have those driving lanes. You can get beat and not worry about it because you got a shot blocker in the middle of the lane.
Concordia will not be in a hurry to score. They are a grounded out offense. And as I say that, the 6'10 guy banks home a 3 5 seconds into their set.
I told you the strategy was going to be McCafferty from the 3-point line, didn't I?
If he's hitting from there, that's when this offense really opens up, Lou. We've seen that over the last 4 years.
They will be scary if he's making perimeter shots like that.
McCafferty providing help defense. Back up top it goes to Schmidt. And away from the ball. It is turned over. Concordia will take over. Andrew Koulis running point. Coach's son, 4.4 assists per game. Gives up to Carter Sunday. McCafferty wants 3 again. Oh, my. Big man's feeling it this morning. It's 6-0.
Wow. Downtown McCafferty.
Going to be playing his ball at Truman State starting next year. There's a good strong drive from the right side for Carson Frank.
Yeah, it's a solid drive. You've got to be able to be quick if you're Malcolm, whether it's at full court or the half court. Just got to be quick to the basket.
Right side Concordia Shepherd. McCafferty, the extra pass. Sunday whirls and finishes off the window. Concordia perfect from the field.
It was a nice, good job there by Koulis just to gather himself, and that made that, fairly tough shot look easy.
Meyer from the elbow up top. It's Frank. Gets the call from Coach Lewandowski. There you see Coach Lewandowski's play card. On the curl. Shot blocked. Concordia the other way. Hand check foul called on Malcolm. As Thrasher returned the corner, that's on Owen Little, his first.
Well, I think you've already seen Concordia. There you see the Mustang.
Yeah.
You've seen how well they contest defensively.
McCafferty can't hit. Rebound tapped right back to him. Fades away, fills it up. He's got the jumper working, that's for sure.
Well, you got to feel pretty good when your big man off to a great start, 3 for 3 from the field.
8 points. McCafferty averages 13.8 a game. Now Meyer got the defender in the air, extra pass. McCafferty clears. That was Bricks and Meyer from deep. And back come the Mustangs. Now Shepard runs point, the 6'2 junior. Good movement away from the ball. Concordia's offense is clicking, and Malcolm's got to talk about it. 4:35 to go first quarter. The top seed up 11. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Don't forget to follow at NSA Events on Twitter for the latest voice and events the most.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
Out of the timeout, Malcolm challenging at the rim. McCafferty sent it back. But Lou, that's what they're going to have to do. They need to keep challenging the big man to try to open things up offensively.
McCafferty again.
It's been coming easy for him down low so far. 4 of 5 from the field. He has 10 already.
Well, you know, Concordia likes to play that, the half-court sets, but they're getting some good shots fairly quickly. Malcolm, you mentioned challenging them. Yeah, they've got to be inside out. They've got to be able to get something in the lane, but also just got to speed the game up a little bit, try to get some transition opportunities.
Drive and dish, good find. Open triple, missed everything into the arms of McCafferty. That was Preston Kuchera on the dish. He's in the game for the first time.
And McCafferty over there clapping for the ball at the three-point line again.
Sunday. Good cut away from the ball and one. Jack Thrasher. Well, Lou, Michael Shively talked about it. They've been preparing for these 9 a.m. games. They're playing like it's 7 p.m. in the home confines.
Yeah, exactly. They have been sharp. I mean, this is one of the best starts we've seen. And they're just clicking at a high level. Everything's working for the Mustangs.
Thrasher hits the free throw. That's a 16-point lead for the top seed. Again, they have only missed one shot this morning.
Yeah, they're getting any shot they want right now, inside, outside, and they're making them, and they're up 16 here in the first quarter.
Kyle Schneider checks in for Concordia, 6-foot senior. Off the ball reversal, the backdoor lob, that's well done. Gavin Little with a much-needed bucket for the Clippers.
Little got free down the baseline. Good pass to get him the basketball and a much-needed hoop.
Concordia going inside, even with McCafferty on the bench. The follow and finish for Carter Sunday.
Well, Sunday missed that first one short, just stayed with it.
Malcolm quickly the other way, short-armed. Koulis the rebound. Andrew Koulis, 5'11" sophomore. Floats it home.
Koulis is going to have a really good career at Omaha Concordia.
Malcolm calling another timeout. We'll take one as well. Mustangs rolling. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Malcolm looking for some answers, down 14 first quarter. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. Lou, the answer right now might be figure out a way to make Concordia miss. They are 10 of 12 from the field to start the game in our first quarter, which is brought to you by John Henry's. Their family serving yours.
Well, I think the whole thing started when you got McCaffrey out here hitting a couple of threes. Yeah. That just changes everything, your defensive thought process. You got to get out. We saw him one time. They didn't get him the ball. He was open at the three-point line. He's clapping for it. He wants that shot. He feels really confident. This Concordia team, you know, as good as McCaffrey is and big and good he is, this is a really good team. There's guys around him. I really like Koulis and the way he plays the point guard position. You got Jackson Thrasher at almost 12 points a game and Carter Sunday around 9 a game. Those guys can score as well. So it's a very difficult team to defend.
So the score is actually 22-4. One of the rare occasions where I'm right and the scoreboard is wrong. So it's an 18-point lead for Concordia. Nothing on the baseline. Malcolm will reset. The Clippers 19-7 coming into today's game. First appearance at state in 21 years. Wing triple. They'll try it again. This is the pace Concordia forces you to play.
Yeah, they force you to grind it out offensively. There's nothing easy in the half court.
Beautifully done there defensively, straight up and down by Shepard. Sunday. You know, another added benefit of this start, you get McCaffrey some extra minutes on the bench.
Yeah.
It'll be about 4 minutes of this first quarter. He has not played.
Let the big fella rest a little bit.
Poked away from behind, foul called. That'll be the first on Meyer.
Well, the thing to watch here, Malcolm is extending their defense, and they're trying to make plays. First of all, they're trying to slow down the offensive sets that Concordia has. They're also trying to get steals and try to get some, some fast break offense going. But that also spreads that defense thin and allows, things in the lane. Now they may not do it so much with McCaffrey back in the game.
Concordia, they showed in the district final they're sort of two different styles of play. They beat SCOTUS by 20, 45-25, but they really came alive offensively in the second half. They were down by 1, but held SCOTUS to just 9 points in the second half. So 15 in the first half, 30 in the second. Concordia shows they can play a couple of different styles. McCaffrey from way away. Offensive rebound, put back short, and that'll end the first quarter. Well, I don't know that you could have drawn up a first quarter much better than the one Concordia just played. Mustangs by 18. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitor Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Zollner Ford and Lincoln. Meeting your sales, service, and parts needs. 5 Points Bank. Trust the better bank for your financial needs. And by Family Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game.
(22-4) Concordia with the lead over Malcolm as we get set to start the second quarter. The third member of our broadcast crew, Michael Shively. Michael?
Well, the Malcolm athletics and activities have been really successful even outside of boys basketball. 6 of the members of this varsity boys basketball team were members of the varsity baseball team that won the state championship last spring. They also had huge success in American Legion baseball and the one-act play production. Malcolm, state runners-up. They compete at the Class A level there, and many of these athletes were also participating in drama. They did the performance of 5 Children and It. And so if you need to do some acting to impress the officials, maybe Malcolm's the team that would be best at it. Guys?
Thank you. I suppose the 5 Children are the 5 on the floor. The It would be me and Lou. Thank you, Shively.
That's the best thing you've ever said to me.
By the way, assistant coach for Malcolm, Zach Wayner, is the baseball coach, and a very good one. Led the Clippers to the state title this past April. Well, let's see if Malcolm can chip away. McCafferty doubled down low, going up with it. Boy, even when it loses the hand awkwardly, it still goes in.
Yeah, Thrasher did not have a good handle on that, still made the shot.
Concordia's hot shooting start continues. Here's Meyer. Key member of that baseball team. He's actually going to be playing baseball in college at UNO. Well, Frank off the drag, now back up top. Concordia keeping everything in front of them so far.
Yeah, that's their key. Concordia make you work on offense.
3 off the mark. McCafferty too tall. Now Concordia. This is a team that is so hard to come from behind on because they can be so deliberate offensively. The rebound there to Meyer. Little inside out. Nope, they'll keep it in. The turn with the left hand. A little window dressing for Owen Little.
That was a nice move there. A step to his right and kiss it off the glass. Just got to start chipping away if you're Malcolm. You can't worry about the score now. You just win possessions.
McCafferty, that's a tough little fadeaway there. Rebound still alive. Malcolm's got it. Off the cross, the extra dish, mishandled. McCafferty blocked it, out of bounds. It'll stay with Malcolm.
Well, that's the problem when you face a big team, and certainly McCafferty is huge at 6'10". Even if you get a good look sometimes, that length can bother the shot or block the shot. So you've got to be really quick in your offensive. Whatever you're going to do against this defense, you've got to be quick about it.
McCafferty gambled up top. Extra pass, three's good. That's Carson Frank's first make from downtown.
Well, if you're efficient on the offensive end and make shots, there's time to come back.
We've certainly seen some big comebacks down here. Elm Creek yesterday almost erased a big deficit to Maywood Hayes Center. Ended up coming up short. Koulis off the mark at the other end. Here come the Clippers. Oh, turned away. That's a tough pass. Right side swing. Nothing baseline. Back up it goes. Thrasher works into a double. McCafferty cleans it up. Big man's got 12.
That was almost a pass. It was a shot that left it short, but McCaffrey was rolling to the basket. They could have lobbed it to him there and had the same result.
Malcolm off the empty corner. And it'll be Brixton Meyer heading to the line. Foul on Thrasher. That's his first.
I like the quick move there by Brixton Meyer. Just quick move, strong to the basket, force contact. I think they were a little shell-shocked the way this game started. But again, there's time to settle down and run the offense. Look at the quick move, left-hand dribble into contact. Get to the free throw line. That's what you want to continue to do, is attack this team defensively and do it with quick moves like Brixton Meyer just showed.
The replay is brought to you by 5 Points Bank, Nebraska's better bank. Brixton Meyer, a sophomore, only averages 1.8 points per game, does a lot of the little stuff, but Malcolm can get points from him. That's a big bonus here this morning. Left side triple. Malcolm the rebound. Not a lot of movement from Concordia there. Clippers quickly the other way. Double team. Left a man open on the wing. Over the McCafferty closeout. Koulis the rebound, and he's fouled. Or out of bounds. It will stay with Concordia. There you see Coach Ken Koulis.
Coach Koulis knows this is a long way from over, and I think you're right. That last possession was kind of stagnant. Got to have better ball movement and find better shots. Those three-pointers are going to be there, but you want them in rhythm.
Koulis off the jump stop, called for the walk. Stick around at the break, folks. We'll take a look at our halftime highlights presented by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Sartor Heyman will help make your jewelry dreams come true. Concordia calls timeout. We do as well. Concordia doubling up Malcolm. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Sartor Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Sartor Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sartor Heyman.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure. We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes. We have wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Sartor Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
I've had the opportunity to work with so many outstanding students and parents in my 37 years as a public school teacher. The two things I've noticed they all have in common: a love for their community and a pride in their school. I've seen that pride in my science students who become scientists, in parents who show up for every game and every parent-teacher conference, in former students who become community leaders. Nebraska public schools are indeed the heart of our communities.
A future Malcolm Clipper looking the wrong way. Somebody point that baby at the court. That's where the action is. 26-13. Concordia with the lead alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. First of 6 games here on News Channel Nebraska. Tough luck miss there for Meyer in traffic. Malcolm's leading scorer has not scored today on 0 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, you got to have a big second half, I think, from him. Certainly
Wow. The athleticism of Sunday to just sort of hang in midair. He has 4.
That's plays like that from Sunday. This is the best Concordia team that we've seen down here at State, I think. And that's because of that athleticism you just saw.
Concordia foul number 12.
Foul called on Jackson Shepard, his first. Yeah, this is by no means a one-man show with McCafferty. There are a lot of guys on Concordia that can beat you. There you see Shepard snagging the rebound after the miss by Little.
Yeah, that was a pretty good look from Little. It looked like that one was going to go down, just bounced a little bit long. Wow.
How about that find? Open baseline, Sunday takes advantage.
Yeah, looking to lob, you think McCafferty, Sundays might be the guy to get that lob to. He can really get up there.
Sunday, one of the seniors on this team. Still a relatively young Concordia squad. Open triple at the other end, in and out. Those hard luck misses, Malcolm needs a few of those to fall.
Yeah, the last two, both of those looked good, just did not fall. Those are the shots they've got to make to make a comeback in this ball game.
Into a triple team, out of a triple team. Into a triple that goes long. Rebound to Frank. Final minute, first half. Pestered up top, ball loose. It's Concordia off and running. Koulis, the sophomore, fouled. On the floor.
Malcolm foul number 3, Rickson Meyer, first personal.
You know, talked about the athleticism this team has, but you've got a point guard like Koulis. See the foul that was actually before that, blocked by Little, but you know, averages about 8.5 points a game, but 5 rebounds from the point guard spot and 4.5 assists. He's a complete player.
Yeah, at 5'11", just a sophomore. I think another Concordia name to remember. He has all the makings of a really special ball player.
He's kind of the prototypical coach's kid. Just does everything right.
I think Coach thinks of the hair, though.
I think it's pretty sharp.
I mean, it looks good on him. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, I can't rock that look. That's what it is. Just jealousy, really. Jealous of the talent as well. My goodness. Koulis turns the corner, draws damage. And he'll look for 3 the hard way.
Well, shaggy or not, he's a heck of a ball player. That's a great drive and a 3-point play, and that just kind of puts an exclamation point on this first half, the way Concordia has played.
Drew Koulis took a bit of a shot as well in a less than comfortable place. He's in double figures. Now to beat the buzzer. That'll end the first half. Well, Concordia came out a house of fire. As we head to the break, they're up 19. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
John Henry's is now offering electrical service. Our service professionals have been helping with plumbing, heating, and cooling in Lincoln and the surrounding areas for more than 25 years. Now, we're proud to offer the same level of professionalism in our new electrical service. From a whole home rewire to adding new outlets or electric car chargers, John Henry's can be your one-stop shop for all your home's needs. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical. Our family serving yours since 1996.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, you know, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Halftime at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, and the Concordia fans liking what they've seen so far, up 20 at the break alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay, and Lou, the Mustang, standing ever ready to be whatever he needs. And right now, Concordia hasn't needed much, although after that 10 of 12 start to the first half, they finished the half just 2 for 14 from the field. Now, they extended their lead to 20, and we'll take a look at our halftime highlights. Those are brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Stunning engagement collections, exceptional diamonds, and dazzling gemstones can be found at their Lincoln and Grand Island locations. And Lou McCafferty started hitting from deep early. That affected the games, I think, in a couple of ways. One, it forced Malcolm to spread things out, but two, I think it also kind of had Concordia fall in love with some shots maybe a little bit earlier than they would have taken, which accounts for that maybe cold shooting in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think that was somewhat of the game plan with McCafferty, because there was no hesitation, and he knows he can make those shots, but you're right. I think they started a little bit falling in love with some of those three-point shots. They're better when they're more deliberate and work the basketball and then find those three-point shots in more of a rhythm. But McCafferty got him off to a great start.
McCafferty, 12.7 rebounds. You saw Carter Sunday. He was very good for them. Of those 2 of the 14 shots that I told you they made, he's the guy who hit both of them until late in the half when Andrew Koulis made from late with the and one. But look, Concordia has looked fantastic so far. 10 points for Koulis, 12 for McCafferty. They're out rebounding Malcolm as well, 17-8. And Lou, what the highlights maybe don't show you there is defensively, Concordia has been incredible this morning.
Well, that's been the constant for Concordia. They were hot in the first quarter offensively, slowed down in the second, but the defensive side of the game has been constant. That's what they hang their hat on, is how good they play in the half-court defense, how they really make you work to find good shots. It's just difficult to find quality shots in your offense with Concordia, not only with their size, but their just overall athletic ability. They hound you all over the floor.
Carson Frank, 7 points. That leads the way for Malcolm, but Lou, I think bigger for them, the guy who hasn't scored. Maddox Meyer, no points, 0 for 4 shooting. They have to get him going in the second half if they're going to win this game.
That's their leading scorer. You've got, obviously you're down 20 now. It's about just getting everybody involved offensively, attack, and see what happens. But you've got to make shots. You've got to be able to find shots and make shots. Meyer is a big part of that for Malcolm.
Well, 33-13, Concordia with the lead. The winner will face either Wahoo or Ogallala in the semifinals tomorrow. You'll see that game following this one right here on News Channel Nebraska. 20-point lead for the Mustangs at the break. More halftime show coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
I think if you're somebody who's starting a business, or you're a farmer, or you just want somewhere to trust with your finances, you should choose Midwest Bank, because we work very hard to understand your situation and be a part of every step that you're going through. We truly care what's happening in our communities. We want to be out there, be a part of what's going on, and you'll feel the heart that we have for our communities. You'll feel the belief we have in our customers, and you'll really understand that that's the Midwest Bank way.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
Atlo's fiber internet has definitely increased the productivity of our office. It's one of those things with internet and being a marketing company, we have to have it on and running all the time. And it's always up. We don't run into lags, we don't run into latency issues. It doesn't vary throughout the day, it doesn't vary on weekends or busy time periods. They have local service here. We need to go talk to somebody. They're just a quarter of a mile away for us to be able to chat with somebody. And that is a huge peace of mind for me as a business owner. So not hesitate at all to recommend Allo to anybody.
Salas weaving in, weaving out, and skying for...
Hey sports fans, looking for a convenient pit stop before or after the game? Look no further than Good to Go convenience stores. We're here to keep you going. Fuel up your tank with a refreshing drink and grab one more snack for the road. Good to Go, your winning play for game day.
And hey, I can dunk it too.
Good to Go convenience stores. Fuel up for the game locations in Lincoln, York, Geneva, Bruning, and Hebron.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said...
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Allo. You deserve the fiber things in life. Allo Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Hello, this is Greg from Family Physical Therapy. We've grown a lot since we opened our doors in 1993, but our philosophy remains to provide excellent patient care above all else. Our patients are greeted with smiles, and our therapists are driven by their patients' success and achieving goals. We provide physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to those of all ages. Family Physical Therapy has locations across Nebraska. Stop by a clinic near you today.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Zollner Ford in Beatrice has options to make the process of buying or maintaining vehicles easy and enjoyable. If you have your sights on a new vehicle, a member of our sales team would love to show it to you in the warmth of our showroom or bring it right to your driveway. For maintenance, we offer a few options to make service appointments convenient, like free pickup and delivery within 25 miles of Beatrice, including all of Lincoln. We can also come to you with our mobile service unit to help quickly get going again. Zollner Ford in Beatrice. Sales and service with a smile.
Omaha Concordia coach Ken Koulis pretty fired up at halftime despite a 20-point lead. He said that they made shots early, which was really a curse because that's not who they are. They shot too many threes. They are a body blow team. They like to take out the opponent's legs and then get them late. That's not what they were doing in the first half. They switched to zone, did Malcolm, and that slowed Concordia down. They kept casting up the threes. Coach Ken Koulis says that doesn't need to be the recipe in the second half. He wants to see his team be physical and get the basketball inside and not rely on the outside shot. Coach Lewandowski for Malcolm, he didn't like his team's defense. He says that's what they've hung their hat on all year, and they plain failed at it in half number one. They gave up too many open shots, too many second chance opportunities, and Concordia is too good to get away with that defense. He wants to see the D elevated in the second half. Guys.
Thank you, Michael. You know, at times Malcolm has run full court press. I wonder if maybe we might see that in the third quarter just to try to slow Concordia down. Now, obviously, with a 6'10 guy that can run the floor, there are risks with that as well. There's a look at our bracket. Winner of this one gets either Ogallala or Wahoo. Lou, we've been talking about this bracket and the buzz it's been creating. You see the teams there, but that Ogallala-Wahoo matchup, that has got, I think you're going to have a lot of folks, obviously fans from both teams, but just a lot of basketball fans that are going to be in the arena for that one here following the conclusion of this one.
Well, that game, with those names alone, that doesn't seem like a quarterfinal game.
No.
That's like semifinal or finals. And both those teams are fun to watch, like to get up and down the floor.
And Donovan Trumbull, who moved up to Class C1 by like 4 guys.
Yeah.
They ended up the 7 seed. They would have been probably the favorites going away had they stayed in Class C2. They've been very good, though, this year. And I think they're going to give Ashland Greenwood, the defending champs, all they can handle. All right, here we go, second half. Quick trigger triple. McCafferty with rebound number 8. Off the miss by Meyer. Boy, how about Coach Ken Koulis up 20? And the way he was talking to Michael Shively, you thought they were down 20.
Yeah. Well, you want to play for the whole tournament. You got to win this game first of all. And that's a quick shot, but that's a good shot. Drive into the lane. Koulis with a short jumper.
Koulis with 12. He's been fantastic today as well. Maddox can't turn the corner. It's taken away. Now in transition. Good stop in traffic, Thrasher. So Coach Koulis said he didn't want the quick shots, but I think he'll take those 2 they just got.
Yeah, they're quality shots. You don't want quick, fall in love with those 3-point out of rhythm shots. You want to take good quality shots. If they come quick, you'll take them.
Shot altered by McCafferty. Mustangs off and running again. Foul called as Sunday hits the deck hard. He's okay.
Well, you mentioned the idea of Malcolm maybe throwing some pressure, and I think the words you used was slow Concordia down. I thought maybe you try to speed them up, but that's not working either because they're playing at a fast level right now, and they're playing it well.
Sunday makes the first free throw. All right, I've got a stat. I'm going to say it. I apologize in advance if this doesn't work out. In fact, I'm just going to wait. Okay, nobody's missed from the free throw line so far today. There, I didn't jinx anything. Sunday has 8. Concordia now their largest lead at 26. A little too aggressive out high, say the officials. Foul called on Shepard, his second.
Well, Ken Koulis is happy with the way this third quarter started, even though it's, Concordia playing at that faster pace. Yeah. They're playing well.
Well, here's the thing, Lou. You talked about it. You play for the whole tournament, and if they finish this off, they're going to face a team, regardless of who wins the second semifinal, that's going to speed them up.
Yeah.
Neither Ogallala nor Wahoo shy about hoisting it early and often. McCafferty, meanwhile, disrupting things defensively. Foul called as Frank gets it to go. He'll look for 3 the hard way. The foul called on McCafferty.
That was an excellent head fake there by Frank that just got Koulis out of position. He just blew past him and all the way to the rim. Gets the and one opportunity, a much needed bucket. It's still 6:10 to go in the third quarter, but Malcolm, you've got to be really good on the offensive end. That was a great drive by Frank.
Frank in double figures. And here's that full court pressure. Well, they back off it pretty easy. Shepard finds Sunday. Weaving in. Taken away. McCafferty trying to get back. Meyer taking him on. Foul call. Maddox Meyer will head to the line.
Well, first of all, Meyer, uses the correct hand. In this case, it's the right hand, and just go at that shot blocker. You might get it sent back, but you might draw a foul, but you can't be passive against the big fella. So that was an excellent drive there again. Get the clock stopped, and Meyer has a chance to get on the board.
In and out on the first free throw. Coach Lewandowski was trying to argue that that should have been a goaltend. Thought maybe he had touched the backboard, did McCafferty, while the ball was still on its way up.
That happened to me a lot back in the day, just touching the backboard. And of course, sometimes I fell off the ladder, but.
Sure. The change in the net is hard. Meyer makes the second free throw. His first point this morning. Oh boy, look out. McCafferty got some handles.
Wow.
I mean, God bless Maddox Meyer for trying to take the charge there. Yeah, I would have run out of the tunnel, changed my clothes, and left. Just left the arena.
I'm sure his family said, no, don't take that charge. We love you.
Oh, just a concrete truck coming right at you.
That's a good description.
McCafferty with 14. Good strong drive. Got past the first level. Brooks and Meyer's first field goal.
Now Malcolm starting to make hay with that dribble drive.
Walk at the other end. It'll go back to the Clippers. Much to the delight of the Malcolm faithful. First game we've seen where neither team really had to drive all that far. Seen a lot of teams from out west.
Yeah. Bridgeport been better off flying here, I think. That's a long, long drive. Well, Malcolm's got a mountain to climb, but now's the time. And they're starting to play well offensively. They're starting to find shots.
It's a good feed. Off the window, Maddox Meyer, his first field goal.
Excellent curl cut by Meyer, and they get him the basketball, and he makes it count, down 20.
Well, they had a mismatch with McCafferty. They go instead on the wing, and it's taken away. Quickly ahead come the Clippers. Plinko chips its way down for Preston Kuchera, his first bucket.
Now you're seeing Malcolm with the defense, and then they're starting to speed Concordia up. And that's what Malcolm wants to do.
McCafferty wants three. Malcolm wins the battle for the rebound. Transition triple at the other end, not there. McCafferty called for the foul. Swung the arm and drilled Kuchera right in the face. Ow.
That's definitely a foul. I don't know that he was attempting to do anything nefarious there.
Timeout called. We'll take one as well. 18-point lead for Concordia. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Your life can change with a heartbeat, and that was mine. Pregnant at 16, scared, and wondering how my mother would react was terrifying. This is Selma. I made the right decision. I can't imagine if I would have ended this beautiful life. Your baby is a person that deserves their life and your love. Adelina has filled my life with tremendous joy. There are difficult times, it's a life changer, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. My faith is my strength. You are not alone. Call your local pastor to talk.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Quentin McCafferty called for his third foul. Lou, you had a good point while we were at the break. When you're 6'10", your elbow is forehead level for just about everybody else. No malice in, committing that offensive foul, but Doesn't mean it hurts any less.
Yeah, you're 6 inches shorter. You don't catch him in the chin there. And that's what he was just trying to clear space, which he committed the foul. But certainly I don't think it was anything flagrant trying to hurt anybody.
But Malcolm a chance to chip even further into this Mustang advantage. That's been as high as 26. Frank. Swung right side Kuchera. Good movement away from the ball again. And I think they just got McCafferty with his fourth. McCafferty knocking over the down ball screener, and that's number 4.
Trying to fight through the screen, but ran over his man, and Coach Lewandowski was right all over that. He got I think he got the official to notice that. He was yelling for the foul, and he gets the call. That's a big one now. With McCafferty having to sit down, that creates some openings there in that lane.
Malcolm is in the bonus. At the line, shooting 2 shots. It's Maddox.
And now that also puts Malcolm in the bonus. So a chance for points with the clock stopped. Maddox Meyer.
Well, I think now even more so for Concordia, you want to be a little more deliberate on the offensive end and find good shots and certainly run a little bit of clock when you have the opportunity. You don't want to be playing a track meet game right now and allow Malcolm to come back in this thing.
A 16-point game. Backdoor cut. Oh, wow, climbing the back. Oh, backpack foul called there on Brixton Meyer.
Yeah, got him in the paratrooper club there. Went right over his back. Couldn't even get the shot off.
Would have been great in the wheelbarrow race, though.
I think the Mustang's a little mad right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's not happy.
Yeah, I mean, they are up 16.
Very demanding, that mascot.
Even Coach Koulis managing a smile. Great play off the inbound.
That's a quality shot.
Every bucket by Concordia just huge for the Clippers to try to mount this comeback.
Yeah, no shot clock, so makes it really difficult to come back from a sizable deficit.
Meyer, baseline, hacked. And he'll head to the line.
Well, Malcolm has just been a lot more aggressive in the second half. They've really attacked the basket, and good things have come from that. It's just kind of get that shell shock over with the way Concordia started this game.
Myers, 6 this quarter, 4 of them coming from the land of the free. .43-27 on our scoreboard, brought to you by Aurora Cooperative. Go green with E15 and fill up at your nearest A stop today.
And Concordia has to be good against the pressure, and they are. There's a layup.
Getting behind it was Carter Sunday. He's in double figures.
Textbook press break there, ends in a layup.
Meyer from mid-range. Schneider clears it. He's fouled. They get Kuchera with the reach. That's his second.
I think for Malcolm to have any chance to come back and win this game, you're going to have to get a handful of turnovers and turn those into points.
Sticking with the full court pressure. Schneider. Errant pass, but Sunday there for it. Pulls up from mid-range. And Malcolm a rebound. Again, Lou, just a shot that Concordia didn't need.
Yep, you're right.
Meyer curls. And we'll head to the line again.
All right, now Malcolm,
before the shot. Go ahead, Lou.
Sorry, Eric. Right now, Malcolm's just the more aggressive team. And I like what they're doing. If you're Malcolm, you wish they would have done this earlier. But part of it, too, is that you have McCaffrey on the bench, so you feel more comfortable attacking the middle of that defense. But they've been beating Concordia off the dribble and getting the ball to the basket. And certainly this young man, Maddox Meyer, has done an excellent job here in the third quarter doing just that. There's the cuteness factor there, the young ladies.
Short arms the second. There's Sunday again, skying for the rebound. That was Meyer's first miss in his last 6 attempts. Sunday hits from the free throw line. He has 12.
Another quick shot, but that one falls.
Stretches the lead back up to 19. Meyer. Malcolm trying to find something inside, telegraphed and taken away. Koulis has it poked away. 50.5 seconds for Concordia to inbound.
Number 44, Luke Schmidt.
Well, Meyer out there pressuring Koulis, trying to turn him over.
Koulis spins, rises, fires, and fills it up. Andrew Koulis, the sophomore, with 14.
Yeah, good player. That's a good move. He's going to be really, really good before his career is over.
Malcolm out of horns from the elbow. The field goals have not been there for Maddox Meyer tonight, or this morning. Concordia's lead back up to 21. McGill with the steal. Leaves it for Meyer. Transition triple, misses everything. And it'll be Concordia ball.
Yeah, Concordia has not shot well from beyond the arc in this ball game. They've had some open looks, and that's the kind of shot, it's in transition, but the kind of shots, if you're going to come back, you need to make.
Schneider got it for 3. Oh, that one felt like a dagger to end the third quarter. Kyle Schneider puts Concordia up 24 as we head to the fourth. This is NCN.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
Well, Concordia just 4 for 12 from 3 in this one, but the fourth a big one. Kyle Schneider's first bucket of the night has Concordia up 24 with more. We go to Michael Shively on the sideline.
From 1988 through 1992, originally from Gary, Indiana. He's gotten back into the game as an official starting in 2007. He says he does it because he just loves to be in the atmosphere and environment. But you might not remember his name. You might know his son's name, Latrell Reitzel Jr., a 2020 Omaha Central graduate. Last year, a first-team All-Big West performer at Cal State Fullerton, transferred to the University of Alabama. This year, he's scoring 9 points a game and shooting 44% from 3 for the Crimson Tide. And it's not just bench officiating for his dad, Latrell Sr. He'll be on the court as the official for our next game. Guys?
All right, thank you, Shively. Good to see Latrell Reitzel getting back into the game. I remember Reitzel Jr., very good player.
First team foul of the fourth quarter.
Now getting quality minutes on a team that's going to be in the tourney. Out of bounds, it'll go to Malcolm.
Concordia with their 5th turnover. Go back to that three-pointer at the end of the quarter. That just demoralizes you if you're Malcolm. You're trying to mount a comeback and they hit a buzzer beater. That's tough to come back from mentally.
It's remarkable as the shot falls there for Frank. You could argue over the second and third quarter, Concordia has not played their game, and yet they extended the lead in both the second and third quarter. Frank, the rebound off the miss.
Yeah, they've had two 20-point quarters.
Foul called. Our fourth quarter brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org. Quentin McCafferty returning to the game with the 4 fouls. Shepard back in as well. So we've got McCafferty and Koulis each with 14, Carter Sunday with 12, and 9 for Jack Thrasher. You can say what you want about style of play, but that kind of offensive balance will take you a long way down here in Lincoln.
No doubt about it. And that's why I think this Concordia team is really kind of, this is the best team I've seen that Concordia have in the last 4 years. I think this team, they're the #1 seed, but I think they're a dangerous #1 seed. It's not always a guarantee when you're the #1 seed that you're going to make it to the championship game. This team certainly could.
Tipped away. Ooh, tough lob, back door. McCafferty able to corral it. Look out, going to the rack. Not going to get in the way of that one. McCafferty with 16. Look at him run the floor defensively.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. It'll be Concordia basketball. That's impressive defensive hustle from the 6'10 senior.
Yeah, I like the way he's playing. He's looking at threes. He's running up down the floor. He's really expanded his game. And you could have done got a charge on him for that 5th foul, but why would you?
Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do in theory.
Yeah. You run across the street blindfolded. You could
exactly.
do that,
there's a lot of things you could do. There's McCafferty off the inbound. Can't hit from mid-range. Meyer the board. Back in, McCafferty swats it away. Let's see if Concordia offensively, they'll draw the foul and head to the line. I gotta believe that the rest of this game, they're only looking for stuff at the basket.
Yeah. You don't need to take quick shots. That's the main thing. You want quality shots. Chance at the free throw line, but go back to that last possession by Malcolm. You had Little in the lane.
Yeah.
McCafferty, that's what he does. Little wasn't going to shoot the ball. Without McCafferty in there, he takes that shot. But McCafferty at 6'10" as a shot blocker, it changes your thought process. Even though you catch the ball in the lane, you think twice before you take that shot.
Second one up and good for Thrasher. He's in double figures, the 4th Mustang to reach that mark tonight. And the Mustangs rolling here in the C1 quarters. That's great defense there. Jack Shepard.
Number 20, Elliot McCafferty in Concordia.
So in the game now, Elliot McCafferty. Thrasher will have a seat. He's played well.
Just think about the scouting report when you're thinking about Omaha Concordia. You got to think of, consider having to guard Quentin McCafferty at the 3-point line. Makes 2 to start the ball game.
And then with the Thrashers they have, the things that opens up for them offensively.
Good
Again,
athletes.
like Coach Kula says, they like to be deliberate, but try to speed them up at your own risk. They've got the athletes to hang. McCafferty a little off balance, well defended. Corner 3 finds it. That's Preston Kuchera. Poked out, stays with the Mustangs.
See Coach Coolis over there. I just knew he was a math teacher. I asked you about that.
He's got math teacher vibes, doesn't he?
He does.
Oh, wow, what a pass. Good soft hands by McCafferty.
Yeah, good catch and finish. I just keep waiting for Coach Coolis to come up and ask me if I got my homework done. I'm having flashbacks to high school, which I rarely did.
Start asking me about the Pythagorean theorem.
And number 15.
So Concordia going to the bench again. Oscar Maxson checking in, wearing number 50 today. McCafferty has a seat. 18 points, I think 10 rebounds.
10 rebounds, yep.
4 blocked shots. That's a heck of a game, considering he missed much of the second half with 4 fouls. Lou, I think that right there, that possession, is why I agree with your assessment that this is the best Concordia team they've had over these 4 years. Defensively, it's not just McCafferty. All 5 exemplary defenders. Points are hard to come by against this Mustang squad.
Better athletes overall. I mean, just a good athletic team, and they challenge you, and they make it very difficult for you on the offensive end.
Transition triple, Maddox Meyer hits from deep. Malcolm calls timeout. We do as well. It's a 22-point game. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
This is Amy from Magnolia's Home Decor and Design in downtown Norfolk.
And I'm Kate. Let's welcome in spring.
If you're ready for vibrant colors, silk florals that are remarkably real, and a new look for inspiring your space, come visit us at Magnolia's.
From spring to everyday designs for your home, we've been busy creating looks that will make your home warm and inviting for your friends and family.
Watch us live on Facebook 6 days a week. Stop in and see us in downtown Norfolk or visit us online at shopmagnoliasonline.com.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we, Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
Omaha Concordia 3.5 minutes away from the semifinals. A place that they have been 2 of the last 3 years. They have not made it to the championship game. In their history, Kyle Schneider's second triple.
Well, Eric, as we alluded to, the good thing is they will not face Auburn in the semifinals. They'll have a chance maybe in the finals.
At 3 off the mark from Malcolm. That was Aiden Cunningham. Yeah, Auburn has eliminated Concordia from the, they played the third place games, but from the championship bracket in each of the last 3 seasons. Good hustle by Malcolm to keep it alive. Oh, that's an NBA range 3. That finds the bottom for Elliott McCafferty.
Well, the McCafferty's obviously worked on their three-point shooting here before this ball game.
Not there at the other end. McCafferty the rebound. Malcolm as the timeout called by Concordia. Malcolm trailing by 28. Concordia can feel it. We'll be back after this. You're watching NCN.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
.210 to go. Concordia about to get to 25-2. There's another corner triple. How about Elliott McCafferty with 6 points?
He's feeling it out there right now.
Showing some good effort. You know, look, if you're going to win a title, you're going to need bench production. And I think that Concordia's bench, we've seen good play today from certainly Kyle Schneider. Elliott McCafferty's gotten in some nice minutes. They're going to need that if they want to cut down the nets this weekend. Taken away, here is Schneider. And one. Kyle Schneider.
Everybody playing well here for Concordia. Value didn't really need, but only 1:26 to go. Concordia with a chance to put 70 on the board against a good Malcolm team. You know, certainly not what Malcolm wanted here this morning, but you look over this roster, it's a young basketball team. This team's got a chance to get a lot better. We've seen it so many times over the past multiple years. Young teams that come here, it's a different atmosphere. It's a different game here at the state tournament, and you learn. You take your lumps sometimes, like Malcolm is doing today, but you get better through games like this. And then next year when they're here, it's not quite the, you know, they haven't been, this school hasn't been here in 21 years. So they did a great job to get here. Now it's about getting better and learning from this experience.
Had an impressive win over Sydney in the district finals. Actually trailed by 3 at the half, but then started burying threes in the fourth to pull away in that one. Rebound by Concordia. That's Jacob Clarkson off the Owen Savicki miss. Some new players in there for both teams. Left side, that's Cole Cheatham, knocked out. Checking in the game for Concordia, Lincoln Getz in favor of Schneider. 8 points for him off the bench today. Inbound comes to Owen Abendroth. That's Logan Herman driving. Abendroth wants 3. Can't get it. Rebound to Chase Smith. There's Tristan Bailey, has it taken away. So Concordia, Lou, I think they're ready.
I do too.
I think they have shown up ready to go as you get Cole Cheatham in the stat sheet.
I just think it's a different mentality too with Concordia. They look ready. As you, the word ready, I like that. They look ready for the prime time situations that's ahead of them.
The fact that they can score 72, I think might be the scariest thing about them.
Right.
That they don't have to slow it down. Coach Koulis would rather they did, but if they don't, they're going to be all right. They just doubled up a 19-win team to open the state tournament and have put Class C1 on notice. Your final, Concordia 72, Malcolm 36. Post-game show coming up. You're watching NCM.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Hi, this is Misty. Here at Family Physical Therapy, we strive to go beyond your symptoms, ensuring you have access to quality, individualized care. We offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Family Physical Therapy has an excellent staff that cares about our patients' success. Whether you're suffering from a sports injury, a stroke, or working to improve balance and coordination, Family Physical Therapy is here to help. When you're here, you're family. Visit us at one of our many Nebraska locations today.
I love our Nebraska public schools. As a mom of high school students, I see the value public schools bring to our communities every day. It's where families come together to cheer for our teams, engage with our teachers, and build long-lasting, trusted relationships in our communities. It's where our kids get the skills and opportunities they need to succeed. I don't know if it's that way in other states, but here in Nebraska, public schools are the heart of our communities.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Life is a wild ride. It's important to have a trusted partner along the way. Liberty First Credit Union exists to provide its members with affordable financial services. Whether it is a large purchase, a new car or home remodel, overcoming obstacles, or chasing your dreams, financing life is what we do best. Give us a call or visit libertyfirstcu.com.
Omaha Concordia coach Ken Koulis is with me. Coach, congratulations. You doubled up Malcolm here in the opening round. What'd you see in your team's convincing win?
Well, I see a 72 up on the scoreboard, and people are going to point to that, but that's really not the number for us. The 36 is what's important. We're a grinded team. We believe in defense, and I thought we were really locked in. They made a little run in the third, but the way we started the game defensively was just pivotal for us.
Well, you told me at halftime that this team's about body blows. It's not about reining in threes. What is this team's identity?
You know, we're just a grinded team. We believe on the defensive end. We lock in on that end. We don't turn the ball over. And for us, it's more of a grinded control type of team for us. We're not maybe going to get up and down and try to, shoot with, 3 seconds into the possession. Tonight, luckily, we made some shots, but for us, it's just that the good size that we have is important for us to utilize.
Well, Quentin, he has some of that good size. He played some great minutes, got in some foul trouble, but what'd you like from your big guy?
Well, he's just a gamer. He's just an absolute gamer, and he's been here 4 years in a row. So our kids have been in this setting. We've been on this floor before. We've been in the semis, and for us, it's about belief in that we can get over that hump and get to the finals. So we're super excited. Quentin played a great game, both offensively and defensively. Some of the things he does defensively doesn't always show up. Just affecting shot after shot after shot, whether he blocks it or not. He's just such a presence down there, and he was just big for us on that end.
Best of luck in the semifinals, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll bring in Quentin McCafferty, our player of the game, all 6'10" of him, and Quentin double-double here in the state quarterfinals. Did you know it was going to go your way when you banked in that opening three?
I did not. I just shot that because I know I can make that shot, and I did not expect it to bank off the backboard.
Well, it was going for you. It was going for your team. How fun is that to see this team score, make shot after shot, put up 72 points?
It's fun because I know we've put in the work on and off the court. Just like the last week, we've been getting up early and meeting as a team just to make sure that we're prepared for these 9 a.m. games. And we know we can win these games no matter who we play.
Coach said it's not always about the offense with you guys, though. You're a defense-first squad. What does that mean to this team?
Well, our defense is what brings our energy. If we don't play good defense, we don't have high-scoring games. That's the advantage to us. If we play good defense, you know it's going to be a good game. 4
years, you've been to the state tournament now, but never been to the state championship game. What would it mean for this group to get there?
It'd be amazing because I know we've put in all the work. Our head coach has changed up his ways a little bit to meet us, and we've changed up our ways to meet with him. So I know it'd just be a great environment if we made it there.
What's it going to take to do it, to get to the state championship game?
Just us buying in defensively. If we play defense the way we know we can, we will win.
Congrats on a great game.
Thank you.
Omaha Concordia on to the semifinals and hoping they could be the first in school history to make the state title game. Guys?
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, 72-36. That is impressive, and that means we've got a lot of top plays. Those are brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. The top seed, Omaha Concordia, taking on the 8th-seeded Malcolm Clippers. Mustangs, 4th straight year at state. Malcolm making it for the first time in 21 years. And Quentin McCafferty, when your 6'10 player is hitting from downtown, could be trouble. McCafferty starting the game with 2 opening three-pointers. The future Truman State product getting Concordia started early. The Mustangs really hitting from deep early on. That's Andrew Koulis, 3 of his 14 points. Concordia up 22-4 after the first quarter. Second quarter, we get a little bit out of Malcolm. Carson Frank had a nice first half. Finished with 10, but Concordia would find answer after answer. Carter Sunday drives it baseline, gets it to go. Concordia leads by 20 as we head to the half. Second half, Malcolm starting a little bit of a run. Carson Frank draws damage, gets it to go. 2 of his 10 points, but just too much from Concordia. Dagger 3 to end the third from Kyle Schneider. That puts Concordia up 24 as we head to the final stanza. And in the final stanza, corner 3 falls here for Malcolm. That's Preston Kutra. But Concordia would extend their lead. Maddox Meyer makes the 3. His last game, led his team in scoring with 14. And the Mustangs, their offense really rolling. They're scary when they're hitting shots like this. Schneider with 5 off the bench, and it's not just Quentin McCafferty. Elliott McCafferty from deep, hitting from downtown, and Concordia doubles up Malcolm. Your final 72-36. The Mustangs on to the semifinals for the 3rd time in 4 years. And they will play either Ogallala or Wahoo. That game is next, folks. Get your snacks, get your drinks, get whatever you need, and then park it in front of the TV, because you are not going to want to miss a single second of this next quarterfinal game. That's next. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.